Right there folks, Massey Dave, hope you're all well. Thank you for your comments and likes, welcome new subscribers and everybody's hit the hype button. Spot on. It's Wednesday morning and we've been and picked up the soap wheeler for inspection. So we've done the old brake test on that and yeah, we'll go and do a little bit of paperwork for what we've checked already and then have a look around the rest of it. We're going around, we're checking, done wheel nuts on that one, and a classic example of I spot a problem straight away. These rust marks, there, another one there, that's indicative of loose wheel nuts. So we've got the torque wrench here, we've got that set to 700 Newton meters. Let's see how much these need tightening up, because that's not good. Right, let's see what happens. Let's go for this one up here first, which looks the worst. Ooh, that took a bit. We'll go around and check them all, I think. Oh, quite a bit. An awful lot. Blimey. How much? I think they stud spinning. I don't think those studs are any good in that. I'm going to mark that and see what's happening there. Yeah, studs are spinning. That's going to need new. That's going to need dealing with. That's not good. Let's try that one. He's tight. He's tight. He's tight. He's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Last one. Yeah, that's going to need some new studs in there and nuts. Something to write on the paperwork. Not safe to use. Well, we've got a good look round. There's one ball joint boot. A little bit perished. We put some black sealer out for now, but that's going to need replacing. And we've just found in the tyre a screw, but it's sticking in the side of the tread, so hopefully that's going to come out. So we'll extract that and hope for the best. Thankfully, it wasn't in very far. It was straight in the corner of the tread there, so no damage done on that. Well, it's out now. Lucky. There's another nail in the tyre. Only a little tack though. Just in the tread. Another bit found. Right, so we're reported back on the truck. That's now off the road. They're going to order the parts for it and get that sorted. So yeah, anyway, we're back in the 1250 here. We got a little bit of rubber trim to put up just around the roof of the around the heater box here, and then just waiting for some wheel nuts to arrive, and I think this job is done. So let's get glue in and sticking. Rubber's cut and glued on all the way around there. So a little cut in there because you've got to fold it back round, trim around the edges. That's the last bit in the cab done there. Right, let's set two back on this again. And so we've just tidied up a few bits, made some, well, doesn't look like it, but we got tools back in the toolbox now. I'm going to start getting the fuel tank off of this and see about perhaps get injectors and pump off, get those sent off for checking over, and see about perhaps thinking about starting to split it. Obviously radiator's got to come off, so we might do that and that first, and see how we get on today. Right, well, I think we're ready for lift off with the tank. I think I've got the pipe disconnected out of there. You should. What we got on the front there? Oh, we still got 2 pipes in the front. Always something. What's that, 11mm on those? No, a bit bigger than that. I'll undo these a minute. I forgot to do them. Right, we got them undone. We should be able to now get this bit off and away. Oh. I'll park this down here a minute. I say that looks like it's a replacement tank, and it's had some work done. Have a look at this. I don't know what's been done, but that radiator hose there, it's got a date on 16th of the 6th, 2000, where are we, 2017. So yeah, that's certainly been replaced. I wonder if the water pump's been done. Anyway, let's start stripping air filter and radiator and that off next. Right, onto a bit of ball joint splitting. Get this front drag link off. Like that. That's one off. And do the same with the back end. Also that goes through that panel, so we need to get that off to be able to get the radiator off. Move up there and bang that one off out the way. So I say, one down, one to go. And a suitable way to get that in there. Winding back. And we can beat it on. So the boots had it on this end. Look at that. Simple as. Notice I kept my hand over it so it didn't come and smack me in the face. Right, 500 million bolts later, I think we're finally ready to try and get this here radiator out of here. Well, he's out. Rather rusty water in that. You can sit there for a minute. He'll come out of the frame now. Looks like he's been probably replaced because he's in tidy order. Perhaps it did have a new radiator in there. Anyway, that can come off out the way. As you can see in the front. Have we had a water pump change? I don't know. Possibly. Anyway, yes, some awkward little bolts to get to. That one in the back there, can't really get a socket on it because the drain plug's in the way and everything else is in the way. But at least it's out. You can go in the tub down there, out the way. Remember where those bolts are for when we kind of put everything back together. So we're into it now. We can get oil filter off out the way and the lines, and yeah, we'll jack the front axle up at some point, see if there's any play in the kingpin pivot pins. If there isn't, happy days. So looking at that nut there, somebody's had a butcher at that one at some point. It's a bit chewed up. Ball joint boots are split down here. That one's okay, but that one's all split and perished. So taking a little while, but we've got more stuff apart. Brilliant. Right, we're on the last bits of the wiring loom at the moment. We've got because this has got a dynamo version, we've got a regulator box on here, so we haven't taken any of the wires off the connections, so we know. Oh, you go down that tub. This is the last bit of the wiring to come off, so we've got to get that lot, which is the safety start switch, and those wires go to the starter motor, so hopefully that'll come out from behind there. Bit of a gentle persuasion, it will come out, hopefully. Come on, there we go. Caught up there at the minute. Right, that's the wiring loom. Hey, not a lot to it, but yeah, gonna need a bit of tidying up, but everything's there on that bit. There's the wire for the headlight supply, and that one there is, where is he going? That is the one for the supply to the rear lights. So that's all the loom extracted from this one. Right, we've got the starter motor taken off, ready for overhaul, and the dynamo, I don't know if you can hear this, sounds a bit squeaky. Right, well, we've got the front axle jacked up in the air, and we've got no play in any of that kingpin or wheel. What about the other one? Let's have a look at this one. Nothing in that, or in the kingpin that I can see. And on the pivot, we've only got, well, a little bit of forwards and backwards. There's no no twisting. It is literally just doing that on the pin. So can't complain at that. There's nothing on any of that. That's all. Say just a tiny bit of play on that wheel bearing, but nothing much. There's just the axle doing that. I'd say that's in pretty damn good order. Lovely. Well folks, it is Thursday morning, the week's ticking by, isn't it? We're about to head off there with this thing, MOT. Wish me luck. Well, we're back from MOT, that was all successful, all passed, locks on all wheels, on all brakes, job done. What are we going to do today? Don't know yet, we'll have a look and see. We'll just push this outside, because now we've got all the stuff off, we can give it another steam clean and get rid of all the crud and the grime on here and under the back. Let's say, got that one outside at the moment. So let's get the steam cleaner on a go and get rid of a load of this stuff. Well, it's starting to get a bit cleaner. It's had a good steam cleaning off. We got most of that off of there. Got a load of detergent on it now. Let that soak for a minute or two and then give it another going over. And hopefully we can get it pushed back in out the way. Well, I don't think I can get much more dirt off because there's nothing left on there. A couple of little stubborn bits, but I'll have to scrape those off. But I'm surprised how much underneath was there. But we got a clean base to work on now. So let's have a quick cuppa and then it'll drip dry. Then we can push it back inside. You wouldn't recognise it from what it was a week ago. Well folks, that one's back in, that one's back in, that one's clean. Let's do something else. Right folks, we're going to set to now. We're going to get 4 injectors out and the pump off and get those ready to go with the starter motor and the alternator off for overhaul testing, what have you. So we'll start by getting the leak off pipes off of here, and then we can get the rail off the top of the injectors. So that one there coming off, on the other end, get that one off. That's the end that goes back to the tank, and I'll keep undoing bits. Yeah, that one's there. Put that safely in the tub. Sorry, I've got the mic today. I've got to charge it up because I left the charger down here and not at home. So get the right size spanner and get those done. Also, it's had a new temperature thingy at some point, but I say the old one, or the new one that went in, he didn't want to come out, so something else to have to deal with. So let's get that bit out the way and get some unions undone. There we got injector pipes removed, and let's see how well he's come out. Yeah, okay, there's one out, a bit grubby on the end of it. Let's see what this one's like coming out. So he's going to be like a bit sooty. Let's go for number 3, shall we? Oh, he's coming out. Come on, out you come. A bit sooty on the end. Also, the bit of water's there is from where I've just washed it all off. Is this one going to come out? There is movement. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's out. Again, sooty on the end. We'll check, see if we've got copper washers. Looks like 1, 2, 3. Looks like the washers are on there. That's those out. So the pipe's obviously off. Now get this hose out the way, get the cover out, and get the injector pump off. Right, so we've got the nuts off the back of that. We're just undoing these off of the, what do I my spanner now? Hung my spanner, there it is, down there. The 3 that hold the pump onto the timing gear. Bit of rag in the hole, so we don't inadvertently drop anything down in the timing case, because I've been there, done that, don't want to do it again. Thankfully these are just bolts and washers, so not as bad as a nut. Get that out, and hopefully injector pump can come off. So I just gave it a little bit of a love tap, and off it comes, just like that. And say it's held on, it's got a master spline, so it can only go in one place. So I'll find a tub for that to go in, and that's ready with that bit for check the lights we're going to have out of the sump in the way of oil. Hopefully it might be nice and clean because it's got a newish filter on there. What are we going to have? Is it a surprise? There's an awfully long thread on that. Looking a bit black. Lovely. Right, what surprises have we got under here? Alright, off of there. It's a bit black and dirty, but yeah, it is very black and dirty. Lovely. For the sake of pulling one core plug out, I'll sort of see how bad they are, and they are good. There's no significant corrosion on those at all, which is good. So we'll bung a new one in that one and leave the rest, I think. What do you think? Do the lot? That one's replaced and in on that job, so yeah, that'll probably do for today. Hope Steve C, hope you got your thing in the post. That's I'm going to let that do for today. As always, thank you very much for watching. Click the old like, subscribe, hit the hype button. Apparently, my video a few days ago, the 168 topless, was ranked number 23 in the hype thing, most liked by you guys in Ireland. So thank you kindly, much appreciated. Folks, till the next time, drop us a comment, hit the hype button. Excuse me, frog in my throat. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll be back Saturday with something. So till then, take it steady. Catch you later.